One rainy day, Max and Luna met under a big tree. Luna looked sad. Max asked, "Why are you silent? Should I say something?" Luna replied, "I've been waiting for you here in the rain for 2 hours." Max said, "Why did you invite me here?" Luna asked, "We need to talk." Max said seriously, "Tell me." "I am listening." She answered, "Why were you late?" He pressed. "I was busy." She replied, "You're always busy and never have time for me." Max said sadly, "Actually, I didn't want to see you." Luna confessed, "That's why we need to talk openly. This might be our last meeting." He said, "Why last meeting? Won't you come to see our child?" She asked, "I will see my child but not you." He stated, "However, we will meet." Luna said firmly, "Look, I have come with flowers and apologized many times, but you haven't forgiven me. What more should I do?" Max pleaded, "I can't forgive you." Max asked, "What did I do that you can't forgive me?" She answered, "You know why I can't forgive you." Luna said softly, "You are selfish and don't think about our child's future." He accused, "Have you thought about it yourself?" She challenged, "I tried to save our family." He defended, "I came to you several times." She retorted, "You came only twice, and that was just for show." Luna added, "Listen, Max, you are the father. You can see him any time." He demanded, "Do you think that if you marry someone else, he can be a father to my child? Answer me." She said firmly, "You are the cause of this." Max confessed, "Yes, I admit I was not a perfect husband. I'm not lying. I hit you sometimes, but not all the time." Luna said, "You hit me many times. I didn't tell anyone about it." He argued, "There were reasons. I never just hit you." She replied, "No matter the reason, you should not hit a woman. I had a bad temper, but you hit me when I was pregnant. I remember that." He insisted, "I didn't hit you then. I just jerked you. There is a difference." She said, "No man hits his wife without a reason. What caused that fight?" Luna asked. "Jealousy." He replied, "I was jealous." She said, "When I was pregnant, I screamed and said bad things to you. You should have been calm." He replied, "You should respect the F first." She said, "I used to respect you." He accused, "Is this your respect? You think of things I didn't do, and you blame me." She said, "I did that because of jealousy. If you were truly innocent, you would have said everything is okay, honey. Instead, you didn't explain and hit me." He said, "You were not quiet either. How could I stand your bad words?" She stated, "Does that mean a husband can hit his wife? You don't have the right to do that." He said, "I am your husband. Listen to me." She replied, "You are my ex-husband now." He said, "Fate is not easy. There is no ideal family." She declared, "I made a decision, Max." He asked, "What do you want?" She said clearly, "I will divorce you." He asked, "Do you think everything will end after that?" She replied, "Yes. You should sign the divorce papers." He questioned, "Is there any guarantee that another man won't hit you?" she answered. Don't let that concern you. Find a better wife than me. Max asked. In 2 years together, did you forget our good moments? She said, yes. There's no point in remembering. I no longer have feelings. He insisted. If our paths are different, my child will stay with me. She challenged. I have raised him since birth. Have you looked after him? He replied. A nanny will look after him. I won't leave my child. She declared. I can't do that. You don't spend time with him. I am his mother. He will stay with me until he is 18. He asked, what will you say to him when he grows up and asks where his dad is? She replied, I will explain it to him. Have you promised me you would not hit me again? You didn't. He countered, what about yourself? You said you wouldn't change. If you had said you would change, things might have been different. He said, do you remember when I last hit you? I hit you once because you were drinking alcohol. She replied, oh, it's good you remember that day. He accused, you shamed me in front of my friends. You didn't listen to me and got drunk. She said, Max, it wasn't alcohol. He asked, how can I believe that? She replied, ask everyone who was there. It was a cocktail. He said, no, I don't believe you. She explained, you made me sad that day, so I did it on purpose. You thought it was alcohol. He asked, I really thought it was alcohol. But why did you do that? She said, I will not tell you. He pressed, why, Luna? She said, because you offended me before that. He replied, I can't remember. She accused, of course, you always forget those moments. He insisted, I am saying you should tell me now. If you don't, it means you are lying. She said, you know why we are divorcing. Why are you asking? I have tried to be a good wife. I would have endured your blows if you hadn't cheated. He replied, I did not cheat on you. She shot back, do you think I don't know? He argued, it was not like you think. She said, I can't forgive it, Max, don't lie. He pleaded, you are misunderstanding. She declared, I saw you with another girl. You were laughing together. He said, we will not divorce. She insisted, we will divorce. That's final. He protested, I haven't said anything about divorcing yet. She replied, you did it to yourself, Max. As the rain fell harder, Max stood there holding the flowers, feeling the weight of their words. Luna walked away, leaving him alone in the storm. Max watched as she disappeared into the distance. The flowers drooped in his hands. He felt regret and sadness. Their love seemed lost, swept away by the rain. He realized that sometimes love cannot fix everything. All he could do now was hope for a better tomorrow for both of them and their child. If you enjoy the story, please like, subscribe, and share.